From strawberries to robots, I got my arses here with Gavin Dance. I got some John, I got some Will, and I've got some of your questions right here. It's been a long time. It's been like almost a full year. This is interview number 11. I thought I wouldn't have any questions, but like we've kind of been talking for a while.
Yeah, more interviews than we have albums.
Yeah.
Well, you'll catch up to me. It's okay. There's a very creepy interview that apparently fans really love of John and I that happened in like an office like 10 years ago.
I think it was here, right?
Yeah, it was here,
Yeah.
like, right over like some weird random office.
Yeah, it's just like the room right over there. Yeah.
Memories.
Yeah.
Well, this iteration of the band has been kind of locked down for the past 5 years or so. What does it feel to have, dare I say the word, consistency?
It's interesting, you know. I kind of miss the chaos of the past. So I just wish that my life could be crumbling in front of my eyes at every turn.
On a regular basis.
Yeah, you know, I miss that.
You lie.
It's relaxing and comforting and nice. Yeah.
When you get older, consistency is a little okay.
Yeah, less stressful, you know. We were aging for a bit there. Too much stress.
Yeah, but we've all been taking a lot of stem cell injections, and it's reversed the aging process. We're feeling young again.
That's what I hear helps John's voice. Is that true?
Yeah, just right. Exactly.
Yeah,
I
it
packed
helps.
them into my throat.
Okay. I won't talk about those injections, but 8th studio album, Artificial Selection, comes out June 8th, correct?
Yes.
Comes out, we'll say in June, but June 8th was the date I got. It is released 4/20 on Rise Records. Go figure. Fun fact, kids.
I think that's what it was supposed to be, and then it got pushed. Yeah.
Damn it, Rise, update your website.
It was going to be 420, but then Rise got high. So.
Man, it would be so much cooler. But Artificial Selection, how is it an evolution of sound from like downtown Battle Mountain, like way back when?
It's, you know, constantly evolving. This record's different than the last, so I think fans will be pleasantly surprised with all the different styles they hear on the new record.
So you've done some collaborating, Martin, Kurt Travis. Any chance they'll grace the stage, do a special appearance one day?
Maybe, you know, we usually just keep them behind the amps and they don't get to be in front of the audience, but, you know, someday maybe we'll let them have their moment in the, you know, sun.
Yeah, Martin says he's ready. He's just, like, waiting to be called in. He's call me in, coach. He's good to go.
Yeah, he might come out to the Sacramento show and play a couple of the songs.
He's done that.
Yeah, he has done that before.
Any other collaborations on this album?
Andrew, our touring guitar player, singer of Idola. Yeah, he did a few guitar on a few songs, yeah. And a vocal on the last song. Zach
did a guest spot. Louis Baltazar, Martin, of course. So, yeah, there's a lot of guests. And, yeah, Jessica Esposito, my girlfriend, did flute and bassoon and kazoo. So there's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, lots of collaboration. That's good. That's always helpful. What is your proudest moment on the album, whether it's a song, a lyric, an idea that you kind of saw come to fruition?
Center Robot, probably instrumentally, is my proudest on the album because it took a long time. Like, usually I write really quickly. That song I spent a good month just going back and trying to make it more intricate and, you know, just make it perfect. So that's it for me.
John, what about you?
I don't know. Maybe the last song is my favorite. Yeah.
What do you guys do when you get writer's block?
It hasn't really been a problem. You know, I don't force it. If I'm trying to write and I'm not feeling it, I just, you know, no pressure. I'll go do something else and I'll come back later when I do feel it. It's just being available is the most important thing. Like, if I'm about to go do something, go to the grocery store, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, man, I just thought of something. I have to just cancel my grocery store trip, so it's just got to be priorities, you know.
Yeah, having enough time. Like, if you only have a month to do a whole album, it's not enough time because you don't give yourself that space to, you know, just go through your day and then come up with stuff when it pops into your head. Can't really force it.
Was there a time crunch for this album cycle?
Always. Yeah, we always have about a month and a half to write the record, which is fine. We've totally acclimated to that over the years, and it's just kind of how we go about it. Each record is just a time capsule of like 1 month or, you know, a little bit more of our lives.
Okay. So you guys love blending sort of a lot of different genres into not one song, but throughout the course of your album, kind of anywhere from hardcore to R&B. What sort of influences musically were you pulling from for this album?
I think just trying to follow up from the last one and use all of the different stuff that we've been doing. We have like a huge array of stuff already, so I guess we added in some different guest people and flute and approached collaborating vocally different, like here and there. But yeah, for the most part, it's just like an extension of the previous with some new twists. And
2017 and 18 has been pretty wild so far. What has influenced your songwriting this time around?
You know, just everything. You know, just
Nothing specific at all, Will. Thanks.
not really. No, I kind of write more for emotions rather than specific events. So yeah, it's just making that emotion come across rather than making an idea come across.
And long-term friends and fans know that like your lyrics are not always straightforward. They're not always literal. They shouldn't always be taken literally. Is there a certain song lyric that's either sort of your favorite, near and dear, something that fans might not glean or get correctly the first time around?
that's a tough one. I always feel like the lyrics are like, well, they're written after the music, so the music's like the environment, and then the lyrics are like what kind of character would live in that environment. So if the song's epic and dark sounding, the lyrics would reflect that, versus the fun, lighthearted stuff have more silly, I guess, lyrics. So yeah, that's pretty much.
Any more freestyling?
On this record, no. I would never.
Fans are gonna be
force it.
pissed.
Yeah, I know. I would just never force it to be in there. Every time we write, it's just, you know, whatever feels best for the part, without an agenda, really. You know, so
Those Facebook kids are going to be so mad at you for saying that.
they're always mad anyway.
They really
Yeah.
are, but it's okay. Some of their questions I'm asking, so you can blame them for it later too. So speaking of song lyrics, I mean, John, in terms of like, I don't know, oceanic depth, how deep do your lyrics get?
I don't know. It's hard to summarize because now I have like 2 secret band records and there's 7 DGD. So I don't know. It kind of just depends. I've kind of lately been more leaning towards the weirder, less meaningful stuff. But it just depends on what the instrumental sounds like to me and whatever pops into my head.
Whatever the Ouija board says.
Sure. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. So the video for Midnight Crusade, who came up with the treatment for it?
Sam Haleen, right?
Sam Moline?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
collaborated with us a couple times now. He did Betrayed by the Game and Inspire the Liars, and he's pretty much come up with the treatment for all of them. So he's just kind of in tune with what we want, you know, especially our visual style and how we want to come across. We trust him, and we like working with him.
Is he the one that gets John to dial it down a little bit?
I don't think so.
No. Nobody can do that. All right. What do you guys think happened with Son of a Robot? Some fans got a little preview, got a little leaky poo. Like, what happened with that?
I think it just came out in Australia on Spotify first, and then from there they like leaked it off, so it came out like a day early. So we were gonna put it out on Friday, and then it came out like Thursday afternoon. So I think Midnight Crusade
That was like 2 days
that
early.
leaked like 2 days early.
Yeah.
So it wasn't actually that bad. But I guess if you didn't know that, you'd probably think maybe we just put it out because it leaked. So. But
Do you guys take that sort of thing as like an insult or a compliment that fans are like really eager to hear the new album?
It's more like an inevitability now, you know, like they tell you expect it to probably leak, you know, so we just kind of are like, hopefully it leaks closer to it coming out than earlier. But when fans start commenting like, oh yeah, I listened to the leaked track, it's awesome, it's like, well, you know, thanks.
Now go buy it.
yeah, sure. Yeah, like the new album will probably leak a week before. That would be a really good amount of time, you know. Yeah,
It's really odd that we're making predictions and like,
Yeah.
I'd be happy with a week.
Yeah,
that works for me.
That's what we've been told. It's pretty good. A week.
We all
Yeah.
have money down on it, so we'll see what happens.
At least somebody's got the money.
Yeah.
So how do you guys find time between, personal art projects, record labels, I don't know, maybe having a life? Like, how do you find time to sort of keep the album cycles going and all of your other projects going?
It's, that's a good question. I'm not sure.
Well, you're still standing here, so that's a good start.
I don't really find the time. Yeah, I haven't been doing as much painting because I've just been on tour. and yeah, there's not as much time off, so just mainly focusing on this right now since it's going well. Yeah.
What about Secret Band? Fans are waiting for new music.
You know, the drums are recorded. We just have to do guitars and that process. Yeah, no, it's gonna take.
So like Christmas-ish?
We don't know.
I'm trying to give you like a far prediction. I'm not putting money on that one, guys. Sorry, I tried. So a couple of fan questions. What is your least favorite DGD song to listen to?
Shit, I know this. You answered first. I can't remember.
Least favorite to listen
Probably Times, because it's just so simple, and we played it so many times, and it's just boring to me now. So it's just, and it feels a little dated too. Like I feel like after that first record, we kind of evolved, and I could listen to the records, and they feel more like they could be at any point in time, you know. But that first record we were just so young and in tune with the scene at that time, and I feel like we grew out of that. So when I go back to it, I'm just like, you know, that's what we used to be, and now we're completely different.
I'll take that one.
I guess I don't listen to the last song on Death Star, People You Know, because I don't know, it's too serious now for me, I guess.
Is there a song that you don't like but still play because fans like it more than you do?
Oh, yeah.
Not really. If we really don't like playing a song, we generally weed it out.
I don't really like playing Death of a Strawberry that much because it like kind of drags, but it gets really good crowd response.
Okay. All right. So, important facts. Tillian, whose name backward is Nail It, by the way, Google that, has the body roll. John, what's your go-to move?
It's this like hip thing. It's just the swirl.
The swirl.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's all I
Yeah,
got so far.
I
I'm
posted
working on
a
it.
really good video of it on my Instagram
Yeah.
like the other day.
I
Yeah, you could see.
incorporated
Yeah, it's.
now I do this with it. So
The swirl with a little bit of rumba.
yeah, it's a work in progress, you know.
Evolution is good. Evolving is good. New album. It's okay. Really important question. I'm getting the hard-hitting facts now, like I promised I would. Shag, marry, or kill? Kurt, Johnny, Trump.
Oh my God.
I asked the important questions last.
Triple kill. I don't know.
That's tough, man.
I guess I'd marry Trump, then divorce him and get money, and then I don't know. I'm not gonna kill Kurt or Johnny. I don't want to have sex with either of them. Yeah. So that's about.
Oh, that's kind of clever, though. I didn't think about that. Shit.
Right?
Well, more importantly.
That's a stumper. Yeah. I'd have to really sit down and think about that for a couple hours.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Sophie's choice. So what's up next for the rest of 2018 after this tour? Album comes out, obviously. Then what?
We have another tour. We're on tour with Under Oath now. Then we do a headliner with Icy Stars Era and CNVAR, and that goes into some downtime for us. And then we'll probably pick up another tour later this year. We might have something already lined up, but we can't announce it, you know. So we'll be busy and, you know, out there pushing the new record.
Yeah, we'll probably finish the Secret Band record, hopefully.
Yeah,
It's the next year or two. You got some time.
No, we're trying to get to that after this tour.
All right, fair
So, yeah, DGD just got fast-tracked. That took over the whole time that we were going to do Secret Band, and it got pushed way late. So, yeah, we're on it.
Growing up priorities. That's fine. Check out Artificial Selection. Comes out June 8th on Rise Records. This is Jackie. Thanks to Chorus FM and In the Key of Change.